Let's take a few minutes and talk about this budget entry-level dot right here. This is from Zulisy. This is their model Oak. This is for the RMR footprint. So as long as you have an RMR plate or an RMR direct mount, you can go ahead and mount this on there. Also, if you are familiar with Holosun, it's the 407C footprint. This is a 3 MOA red dot, 1x24 millimeter. And it's going on their site for $99 at the moment. So definitely entry-level pricing. And you have to be careful when you get into this realm of red dots. You're going to find that there are some that work decent, and there are some that are just going to be horrible. They're not going to work. They're not going to stay zeroed. That's just kind of the chance you're taking when you get into this realm of real inexpensive stuff. From what I've seen, researching other reviews online, generally it's pretty favorable for this optic. They're not all glowing reviews, but it seems to be pretty good. And just looking at it, first impression, just the construction, it's kind of a beefy construction. So it seems to, coincide just looking at the machine work, the dot quality, the quality of the glass. The glass has a blue tinge to it, but that's all right. That's normal with pistol dots. That's no issue there. The glass seems to be consistent, properly mounted within the housing here. Everything seems to be good to go on this dot. This dot is boasting a 50,000 hour life. It is IPX7 waterproof rated. And it's 1 MOA adjustments, and there's a total of 45 MOA in the adjustment. So you got 45 clicks in the windage and elevation. So I like that. For $99, I mean, you're getting some features that other red dots that they have for a lot more money. This has 8 settings, and it has 8 standard settings and then 2 night vision settings. So 10 settings overall. So not bad. Would I use this dot for a duty type use in the field or on duty? No, I wouldn't. Could this serve well for basic self-defense? It could, as long as you confirm it, you make sure it's working, you make sure it's holding zero, because sometimes you're rolling the dice when it comes to really inexpensive stuff like this. But as long as it works good, no problems. Yeah, you could use this for basic home defense, basic self-defense, concealed carry, all that stuff. I don't consider that as hard use type applications. I think where this will shine is, number one, the milsim community, the airsoft community. $99 for a dot that kind of has that RMR vibe to it. You can throw it on your gun and be good to go for less money versus spending $500 just for, to throw on a milsim gun. I know some people like doing that, but other people will just be like, you know what, I'm just out here with airsoft stuff, throwing plastic BBs at people. I don't want to have a $500 optic on the gun. So this would be perfect for that. For training uses, absolutely, no problem there. If you're looking at a initial dot, you're not sure if you want to get into the dot world when it comes to handguns, but you just, you want to try it, but you don't want to spend a ton of money. I think this right here would be a good option. $99, it gets you in the door. You can see what the fuss is about. You can shoot a few rounds, see if you like it. Then if you do, you could save up a little bit more money and get you into something a little bit more stout. So overall, I think for $99, it's a dang good deal, because that's how I base my reviews off of, is based off the price. I'm not really comparing this to an RMR, because that's not a comparison. I think it's kind of useless to do that comparison. I'm trying to look at this as $99. I spent $99 for this. What kind of performance will it give me for $99? First impression, I think it'll do just fine. More to follow as I get out on the range, because things can change. But generally, the reviews seem to be pretty good on this. They seem to be pretty stout and hold up to recoil pretty well and hold up to banging around. Now, I did take this and just kind of bang it around, hitting it a little bit in the mount and just kind of using it to rack the slide a little bit, just to mess with it. And the zero seems to be holding pretty dang good. No shifts that I can tell. So good to go there. The Shake Awake does work pretty good. I do like the top load battery. That's always a nice thing on the full-size optics, so that way you just don't have to worry about taking the optic off. So overall, I think it's a pretty good optic considering the price. That may change down the road, but you have to remember this is $99. So the bar is set accordingly for a $99 product. I'm not going to hold this to the same standard as a $600 pistol dot like a Steiner or something like that, or an SRO or an RMR. I'm just not going to hold it to that same standard. So more to follow on this. I think it's cool. I like it. And, you know, don't take just my word for it. This is on sale on their site and on Amazon. So there's tons of reviews on Amazon. You can go out there, check it out. A lot of people talking about this optic, and you can kind of get the lion's share of the reviews, all the good reviews, all the bad reviews. That way you got a better idea on what you're getting for the money. But I dig it. I like having these options out there, these inexpensive options out there for people who just may not have a whole lot of money to spend on stuff. This at least gets them into the door, shows them a little bit of the capability of a dot equipped handgun, and then they could just take it from there as far as whether they want to save up for something for more robust, or they just want to stick with this and run with it. So, all right, with that said, thanks for watching as always. Feel free to like and comment as usual, and stay safe out there.